Well, hello and good evening, everybody. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road at University Village Apartments. Getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days shortly. It turned out to be another warm, hot day. One of the second warmest for the year, matter of fact, happened today here in North Jackson. We got at least a few more coming, probably through at least Saturday, almost Sunday. Next rain chance is by Monday, and it's about a 60% chance at that. I'll give you more details on that as we go along. Alrighty. As of 5 p.m. this evening, I knew I forgot something. Gosh, I don't know why I keep doing that. As of 5 p.m. this evening here in North Jackson, the skies were clear. The temperature was 93 degrees at that time. The heat index, or feels like temperature, was 99 degrees. The dew point was 70 degrees. The humidity was 47%. At least it's still in the 40s range, though, but it is slowly climbing. The winds are out of the north at 6 miles per hour at 5 o'clock, and the barometric pressure was 30.05 inches of mercury. Today's low weather, today's low was 70 degrees. It's sort of pleasant. Normal low was 69. Today's high got up to 96 degrees. 96 degrees today. We hit the 96 one other time this month, but I can't remember the exact date. But the second time this year we've hit 96. Might have hit 97 that day. I can't remember now. Oh well. I know 96 is today's high. I believe the heat index. The highest heat index today was 103 at 4 p.m. and that was in the shade. That'd be about 113 degrees in the sun. No rainfall fell, of course, today since midnight. I've had 1.57 inches of rain for July and 29.95 inches for the year so far. Today's lowest humidity was 46% at 2 and 4 p.m. The highest was 100% at 3, 4, and 6 a.m. this morning. Oh, and the lowest barometric pressure today was 30.01, and that occurred at 12 a.m. through 2 a.m. The highest would be 30.09 inches, and that occurred at 8 a.m. through 12 p.m. Today's highest wind gust at the Jackson, Tennessee airport was 13 miles per hour out of the northwest at 4:10 p.m. The sun will be setting today at 8:09 p.m. Excuse me, and rise tomorrow morning at 5:54 a.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow morning at 2:18 a.m. and be setting tomorrow evening or afternoon, whichever, at 4:23 p.m. Today's records for July the 18th, the hottest high would be 102 degrees in 1954. That's the actual high. The record coolest high would be 70 in 2014. Wouldn't that be nice to have a high of 70 degrees today? It happened in 2014, just 3 years ago. And Mr. Tom Miners, the weekday weather friend of mine, made a statement about that on Twitter, and we tweeted the comment I made about it, how nice it would be if we did have a high of 70 degrees today. But it did happen 3 years ago, in 2014. All right, the warmest low would be 76 degrees in 1966 and 2010. And the coldest low would be 56 degrees. Now, wouldn't that be nice in the mornings? Whew. And that occurred in 1971 when it got that cool. Okay, and the rainfall record would be 1.22 inches in 2012. I'll go ahead and read you the forecast for the next few days, then I'll show you the maps as usual. It's going to continue to be mostly clear tonight, tomorrow, all the way through most of Sunday. And then we have a chance of rain, like I mentioned, by next Monday. With mostly clear skies tomorrow morning and afternoon. The low should get down to about 69 degrees. Real close to what it was this morning when it hit 70. Tomorrow's high should be about the same as today, 96 degrees. We should have west winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Thursday, it should be mostly fair once more, with a low near 73 and a high of 96, with west winds of 5 to 10. On Friday, I believe, mostly clear on Friday, with a low near 73 and a high of 98. And on that day, we probably will have a heat index of near or slightly above 105 degrees in the shade. And we may have a heat advisory issued for parts of West Tennessee, at least on that day. The heat advisories are already issued just north of us in the states of Missouri and Kentucky. So we're not far from that now. Saturday, mostly clear skies with a low near 76 and a high of 96, with southwest winds of 10 to 20. Sunday, right now, looks like it's going to be generally fair, but we do have a small 40% chance of some isolated showers and thunderstorms Sunday morning, but they should become fair by Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, though. The low should be about 75 degrees. That's a warm low there, but the high should be down to 91. So those morning isolated showers may actually cool the high down just a little bit. By next Monday, it looks like it's going to be very cloudy conditions that day, with a 60% chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Drops down to 30% by Monday night, with the low near 73 and a high of 89. I'll go ahead and give you next Tuesday. There's going to be very cloudy next Tuesday, with a 40% chance for some morning showers and thunderstorms, clearing by Tuesday afternoon, with the low near 71 and a high of 90, with west winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. And it looks like Wednesday and Thursday of next week is going to be generally fair skies once more, with lows right around the 69 to 71 degree range and highs right around 92 or so. And there is a 40% chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms next Thursday week during the afternoon hours, fair during the morning and at night. And that's a little bit of a long-range forecast for you through Thursday week of next week. Alrighty. Now, with that said, let me take my glasses off so I can see these better. I'll go ahead and show you the National Weather Service's frontal map system tonight. It's as of 3:53 p.m., a little bit before 4 o'clock, but still gives you a good idea of where the lows and highs are. I'll turn my camera around so you can see it as well. It looks like we're still in pretty good shape here in Tennessee. Nothing really around us, which is very obvious. Usually within the dotted lines, like the Weather Service likes to put it in, there's showers and thunderstorms around the area. So it looks like it's raining up and down the East Coast and down in Florida based upon that. And there you see the high pressure up in Ohio that's kind of controlling our weather. You see some lows out west, especially down toward Mexico and western Kentucky, western Texas weather. And it looks like there's still a threat of flash flooding out in parts of Arizona And you see where the lows and highs are out in that part of the country. And up north, they still continue to have a threat of severe thunderstorms up north in Wisconsin and Iowa areas. You see kind of where that threat is. But other than that, the country's okay as far as where all of the fronts are concerned. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and show you the National Weather Service's radar. I'm going to be a little different tonight. I'm going to show you their radar, and as you can see, they don't show as many cities on this one, but I don't guess it really needs to, because the skies are clear. There's no precipitation anywhere around. Looks like there's one trying to pop up right along the edge of the radar, right up there around Cape Girardeau, Missouri, but that's not going to affect us. And there's some on down in the Mississippi here. Little light scattered showers. I believe they're drifting southwest, and that's pretty much it. So it's beautiful here in West Tennessee, as you can see. I thought I'd show you that radar tonight just for information purposes. Alright, I want to go ahead and go to the radar. The radar satellite combo, courtesy of AccuWeather. As you can see, Florida is kind of in the clouds again. They had a lot of clouds down there yesterday, and they still do. But most of the rain seems to be in the north central part, stretching down a little bit on the east side. There's some down south, but not a whole lot. The Panhandle's kind of cloudy, a little sun, but not a lot. But that's Florida for you. There's where all the rain is. Along the Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina area, a little bit in South Carolina, a little bit trying to be forming in southern Middle Tennessee there, and more clouds and rain south of us along the Gulf Coast. A few scattered ones there in Mississippi and Louisiana, but not a whole lot of them. And this will not go into Mexico, but I'm not worried about it right now. But going north, not too bad. A few clouds up around St. Louis. Now the St. Louis area is under an extensive heat advisory for heat indexes over 110 degrees. And that stretches on down to around Cape Girardeau, Missouri, I believe. But looks like they're getting a little break today from the heat up in that area. There's some up there near Paducah, Kentucky and Benton, Kentucky, in those areas, but that's not going to make it down here. As you can see here in West Tennessee, we're in good shape. Real good and clear. Alrighty. Well, with that said, I believe I'm going to let it go. I'll go back to this map real quick. Put it on there. I'll tell you what, let me turn it back around on me real quick. And I'll read you tomorrow's forecast one more time. Mostly clear skies with a low near, what was that? Low near, I done lost it. 68, high of 95, with west winds at, I'm sorry, I read today's forecast to you. Tomorrow, low near 69 and a high of 96, with west winds at 5 to 15 and mostly clear. I'll let it go at that, folks, and I hope everybody has a very pleasant Tuesday night, July the 18th, 2017. I hope you wake up to a beautiful Wednesday, July the 18th, 2017. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, Thursday night almost for sure. And until then, may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you, my friends.